What's good, family? Welcome back to the last episode of Unto a New Me, episode 21 Humble B. And as always, we must start by honoring our ancestors. And today's quote comes from John Henrik Clarke, and it says, "My revolution begins with me, and my dedication to the people of the Middle Passage starts right now." And I think this quote really stands out to me because it reminds me that everything that I do and every step that I take is in the shadows and in the footsteps of people who fought to be here, literally. Like, they clawed their way for survival in order to make it to this place, and everything I do is in remembrance and in dedication to them. I literally have the words, "My revolution begins with me," tatted down my spine. Like, that's how serious these words are to me. I read this book, Christopher Columbus and the African American Holocaust, by John Henrik Clarke, right when I graduated from Howard University before I started teaching, and that shit changed my life. Like, I recommend that book to everybody. 106 pages of pure genius. Like, I learned from that book that there was 6 golden ages in Africa before there was one in Europe. Like, that book is full of so much information, and I think it really like sparked the path for where I am today. How I'm feeling, y'all. I'm feeling so grateful, like so extremely grateful, and the reason is because I have officially sold 102 books. This book right here, this book is sold. Like, I gotta go drop this book off. Like, 102 copies of Sometimes I Cry, a book of poetry by Brittany Frizzelle. Oh my God, like, like, I'm feeling so good. I'm feeling so proud and just like, damn, I really did it. Like, I had all that doubt and like it really came to fruition. Like, it's so crazy. People is reading my words and they liking them and suggesting them and like giving the book to their friends. Like, it's crazy, right? It's crazy. But as far as my daily self-care goes, I still did not do my meditation for today. Like, I really think I'm going to do it before I go to bed tonight because I'm in a good mood. Like, I'm feeling good. And I think that it'll help me kind of like calm down and not want to go find a bar and take a couple shots in celebration. Like, so I definitely think I'm going to get it done tonight. But this journey has just been a really crazy one. Like, it's been so eye-opening, and I don't know if it's because like I'm literally looking at myself or I'm sharing it with others and more people are engaging with me, so I gotta talk about it more. But like, this time around has been extremely different, and I do feel like I'm coming out much stronger. For my self-care, see how excited I am. For my self-care questions for today, my first question is, how often do you take time to reflect, and why/how? And I think this is important because I feel like the only times we really reflect is like New Year's, birthdays, and like when shit go wrong. Like, that's really the only times we stop and we take a look at what's going on in our lives and what we are doing. And I think it's so important to reflect. Like, what I've learned about myself in these 21 days has been wow. And if I took the time to reflect like this every day without, making it a mission or a purpose or a conversation with somebody else, imagine the heights that I could reach. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine what I could learn. Like, we really have to reflect. We really have to think about the things that we are doing and the things that we have going on. Like, and we have to think about how we do it. Like, are we sitting down and are we writing out our thoughts, or are we just asking ourselves questions and thinking about them? Like, are we sharing these things with others and communicating about it? Like, what are we doing in order to really reflect and be honest with ourselves and hold ourselves accountable? What are we doing? Why and how? The second question is, how do you use the lessons of others and why? And I think this question is important because I think that we're like communal people. Like, we have to interact with others in order to survive. Like, I think that's why the social media and everything is so important, and it rolls and it like skyrocketed so fast because we need that kind of connection. We need that. And with us being so busy and moving towards work and caring more about work, we needed a way to stay connected to other people. So I think that we take a lot from our interactions with others, and we have to reflect on that. We have to really think about how something that happened in somebody else that you saw is affecting you. You know what I'm saying? Like, vicarious trauma is real. So please reflect on how you deal with the lessons of others, and then why. Why do you deal with it that way? Why do you either take it on? Why do you completely ignore it? Like, why? And I talked with Spirit today, and I got some interesting cards, all of them upside. So I think that I'm really like ending on a good note. So today I got the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Brooms, and the King of Cups, right? And for the Queen of Cups, that represents the soulful. Isn't that beautiful? The soulful. And what stood out to me from the reading was sensitivity, intuition, and compassion are the qualities that stand out, resolving all obstacles that keep us from others and the whole. And I think that this really stood out to me because it's really pointing out those key things that I have to make sure that I remember to practice every day in order to feel like happiness and not sadness. Like, literally, that's what it is. Like, I need to be sensitive, I need to listen to my intuition, and I need to practice compassion, like, in order to really have a good day. And I think that that's wild that stood out, for the last message. This card actually represents, if you can see that the cup, there's another cup on top of it, so it's closed, and her feet are not in the water, but the water is there. And all of this represents that her thoughts are coming from her subconscious mind and the depths of her soul, and she's connected to her emotions, but she's not overwhelmed by them. Like, being in front of the water but not being like in it means she's connected but not overwhelmed. The next card I got was the Knight of Brooms. And he look hyped, don't he? Like I feel. And he represents energy and action. And what stood out to me from the reading was your confidence levels rise to the surface and you'll feel ready to take on the world. And I think that this is really like symbolizing where I am right now. I think that reaching my goal just really makes me feel like it's possible to take the next step. Like, it's possible to move more. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really real. I can really do it when I put my mind to it. You know what I'm saying? But this card represents, you see him holding up the broom on top of the truck, all hype. It represents energy and enthusiasm for the mission. So he's hyped and he's ready to take it on, and I'm right behind him. The last card I got was the King of Cups, and I've gotten this one before, but it actually stands for the beloved. And what stood out to me from the reading was, in this attitude of honesty and acceptance, we can be healed and help others to be healthy and whole. And I think that is so real, because it's just like, that's what this is all about. Like, this is all about me being honest and accepting whatever comes up. It is what it is. I can't hide, I can't lie. Like, it's about self. And if I'm going to share it with others, I got to be real. And I think that me being able to be real with myself and share that will allow others to maybe just be real with themselves. Like, they don't even have to share it. I think that's taking it to a whole nother next step. But I think that I'm super excited about this reading and just about the future, and this is ending on a good note. I'm ending in good spirits, so I'm hyped. Before I get into our poem and quote for today, I want to remind y'all to support Black businesses, because y'all know I got on my the Motherland Plug earrings. From the Motherland Plug, they go their information. I got on my The Gypsy Mecca sweatshirt, little sweat crop. My America line waist beads, and my homegirl Gabby, who owns Supreme Lessons. Look it up. They do swim lessons, tutoring, all that. Her mother made me this beautiful crochet quilt. Like, I can't show y'all the whole thing, but it's so soft and so sweet. I'm so happy for a belated birthday gift. So, and please, please, please get your thigh massage Sacred Orida. so we can talk about it. Y'all, we have to support each other. Black love is support. Like, the only way that we're gonna make it through is if we support each other. And y'all have supported me, I see, because we done reached 102 books. So y'all, please go support these other businesses and show them that we are all in this together and we will all survive. Today's poem actually is also our quote, and it comes from Marianne Williams, and it's Our Deepest Fear. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine, as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us. It's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we're liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. So y'all, please, please, please subscribe to Unlearn to Relearn.us and ride with me in this game. I'm so glad you guys joined me on this journey, and I look forward to seeing you guys along the way. Stay safe.